The windows are still open, right? Or did something happen? Yeah, okay. All of a sudden I couldn't hear the wind. Okay, let's start just with shaking off the day. So if you're seated, you can just do your wrists, arms, elbows. Standing, starting to get into our knees, upper arms. Let the silliness out. Yeah, see if you can do different movements. Yeah, that feels good. Okay, soft fist. Tap, tap, tap. We're going to shake out our rugs. So we're so nice. Up the outside, down the inside. We're giving ourselves applause. Yay, we're here. Other side. All right, my favorite part. Under an armpit, all the way to the shoulder blade if you have that ability, down the ribs if you have that ability. Opening these lymph collection places for all stagnant liver chi, things we're tucking away in there. We're shaking it out. All clean. Other side. Good. Coming to the back, as far up as you can go. Oh. Hello, back. Yeah. You can try different methods. You know, some people do the cupping, some do the index finger, tiger's mouth. Stimulating all these nice points that open these to our organs. It's nice in there. Okay, and then our dantian. Yeah, beating the drum, the sacred center. Circulating chi, blood, bringing some awareness down here. And my invitation is, again, use this word geolocate, but see, you know, if you can bring from, especially since there was so much thinking in the room, see if you can bring it down. What if you oriented to the world and the senses from all the way down here? Primally receiving the earth's chi, being in touch with that, all the origins of movement. Nice. Okay, going over to one hip, down the back side and the lateral outside, opening these channels of bladder, liver, gallbladder, stomach, spleen, up the inside and again. Last time. Okay, other side. Spend a little time on your bum, your sacrum. And then you can take your fingertips and just wherever they reach the side of your legs, we're going to just do this 36 times, this point to open the channels of the legs. So you might notice some tingling or even pain, but just opening what's stuck. I've lost count. I forgot we're counting. And 36. Okay. Rain, time for a soft rain. Rain on the head. So again, play with this head, this moment. How does a nice tropical rain from your finger pads feel? Receiving it. Light, percussive, opening all the channels of the head. Lotus blossom. And over the eyes, around the eyes. Temples, jaw, above and below the lips. And then down the neck very gently. Right below the collarbones, right above the collarbones. Opening these places. And then soothing downward. Oh, so nice. Yeah, all kinds of sighs and sounds. Welcoming this body now. And just palm on palm over the lower dantian. Imagining that you're standing in front of a body of water, very calm on a windless day, all the way to the horizon. Maybe just a dappled light, moonlight, dawn, the shimmering nature of light, water, and darkness. And feeling that expanse in front of you. And then bringing your attention to the right side of the body. And again, imagining or sensing that spaciousness, this shimmering light, all the way to the horizon. connecting with this pure chi of the earth, of the universe, and then bringing it back to the energy center of the lower dantian. Calm, quiet, spacious. Imagining the back half of the body, luminous with chi, extending all the way to the horizon behind you. Invisible light, shimmering light, an ocean of chi. Connecting with the pure Huanyuan chi of the universe and bringing it back to the lower dantian. Opening your awareness to the left half of the body. All the way to the horizon. Calm, spacious, body of water illuminated by a subtle light, shimmering with darkness and light. Connecting with the pure Huanyuan chi of the universe and bringing it back to the lower dantian. Bringing your awareness to the lower half of the body. Imagining it spacious, luminous with chi, all the way to the horizon below you. Connecting with the chi of the universe below you and bringing it back to the lower dantian, deep inside. And bringing your awareness to the upper half of the body, all the way to the horizon, like a very calm lake at dawn. Connecting with this pure Huanyuan chi above you and bringing it back to the lower dantian, deep inside. Bringing the attention to the lower dantian, harmonized with universal chi, luminous, shimmering, quiet. And then expanding in all directions, 360 degrees, to the horizons, above, below, front, back, left, right, and all around. As if all form can be seen as its true nature, formlessness. And if you have capacity, even dissolving this membrane of earth into space, it too, this invisible dark light, formlessness, No difference. Bringing the palms out from the lower dantian, as if holding a very delicate qi bubble, half inside and half outside the body. Open the palms, 15 degrees, close, back toward body, softening the knees, softening the lower back, relaxing. Open. Awareness becomes this entire universe, shimmering with qi. Close. Awareness resides in the lower dantian, the infinite space within you, absorbing, harmonizing. Open, as if becoming the entire ocean. Close, being aware of you as a drop of water. Open, ocean of qi all around you. Close, ocean of qi deep inside. Relaxing, relaxing the shoulders, relaxing the jaw. Open, mind is quiet and humble. Close, absorbing deep inside. Letting this universal qi wash, attune, heal. Letting the true nature, this is called membranous Qigong, playing with the membrane of internal and external, playfully imagining the formlessness, open, in 360 degrees, close, absorb. It's like a tide pool, connected to the vast ocean, open, close. Palm on palm over lower dantian. Relax. We'll be moving into some of the short forms, some of which we've done. Playing with in the moments you can. Can we start to circulate that universal qi even as we attend to movements and different forms? But because I hear the pine, I think we should take flight. Let's become birds for a minute. This one is called Crane Spreads Its Wings. Sorry, I'm in a state and I have to remember things. Give me a second. Okay, here we go. Breathing in, arms pull back and come back to back in front of the body. Coming up the body, under the chin, forward as the knees bend, touching this beautiful lake, shimmering flight. Let's try it again. Back to back. As the knees bend, the lower back bends. bringing the chi up, savoring under the chin, offering. And it's as if this crane just comes to touch, just for a moment, the lake and takes flight. I'm on this mat and I'm going to move off it. I also encourage those of you that can, it feels nice, feet closer together or even touching. You can have your feet wherever balance is available to you. It's okay. Okay. Eyes follow the palms. Take flight. We hear this wind sloughing through the pines. I'm imagining those beautiful Nat Geo pictures of like those cranes or herons through forests, and then they just touch down to a body of water with ripples. Last one. Withdrawing the vision or closing the eyes, receiving the form. Okay, we can go back to some of the ones we know a little bit. Commencing the breath or mist rising, breathing in. Arms are just floating up. Maybe bringing to mind that formlessness all around you. Can my arms extend into this formlessness, merging, gathering, being lifted by, it's all one. Breathing in as the arms come up. Settling, sinking. The whole body is a pump. And we're going to be moving into opening the heart. Opening it. Inhale. And closing. Breathing in. Last one. Opening the heart to what is. Having this capacity to be with things just as they are. We'll go to one called something like casting your gaze on the divine, something about this sort. Anyway, it's a nice one. So yeah, let me just get here for a minute. There we go. Okay, so our legs are about hip width apart. Knees are bent. As the right arm comes up, palm up, and as it swings down, palm down. At the mid-center, the left arm, palm up, with the left heel coming off. Then palm down. As the left heel sinks down, whole body feels the ground, rotate, coming to the right. Rotating, scooping the chi, and then letting it settle, sink back down. Let's slow this one way down. We have a cylinder known as the lower dantian is like this cylinder that's going to move everything. It looks like I'm doing all this movement. No, just the cylinder is rotating like this. So first, we're just going to shift the weight of one side, rotating my cylinder, and shift to the other side. And as I shift, one heel comes off the ground. But keep your attention on the cylinder. So as soon as my heels are on, my cylinder is rotating, shifting the weight, and up. You really feel your feet here. Good. That's better. We can add an arm. So I'm on my left, scooping the chi. My cylinder is doing the movement. My cylinder begins the movement to come down, and the arm just follows. Rotate, cylinder has moved. Pause, let the heel come down, let the cylinder begin the movement as the arm comes down. Cylinder comes, rotates, arm just follows. We're having a chance here to rotate the waist. This can be very helpful for stuck chi. So give yourself that gift. And then the form is called casting your gaze on the divine. So we're actually opening our gaze to the palm and onward. And then settling, sinking back down. Last side. Very good. Okay, let's reset the spine from the rotation. I think we did it a little bit this morning. This one is good for the kidneys, the bladder, the lower back. So it looks like a lot of movements, bending, you'll remember from this morning, but really the image that works very, very well for me is, like I said, just a kelp forest. We're all kelp forest right now. Oh, that's nice. So rooting into the ocean floor in a very gentle tide. So you can just start to feel a gentle tide. Maybe that's rocking you forward and back, but you're rooted. And now we'll add the movement. Breathing in as the arms gather the chi all the way to the lower back. Breathing out. Breathing in, arching back. Breathing out, bending forward. Breathing in, coming up to an arch. And breathing out, letting go of the arms, circling them around to as far as is comfortable. And then breathing in, restacking the spine. And breathing out. So that's the basic movement. But now we're going to do it again with that version of kelp. So we're not really trying to do yoga or push a body into certain shapes. We're really trying to feel what it is for the spine to be in its fluid. And we think of a spine as bone, but what if it weren't? What if it were just the same as like jellyfish, skeletal structure of a shrimp, or a squid in this water? It's just giving it a chance to do these movements in its ocean. So that's what we're going to be going for. Gentle spines, breathing in all the way to the lower back, cupping the lower back. Breathing out. Breathing in. Breathing out in your tide. Breathing in all the way back. And breathing out, releasing the arms, extending them overhead, coming down as far as is comfortable. And then breathing in, coming up, stacking the spine. Breathing in and out to regulate the breath. Let's try it again. Breathing in all the way to the back. Breathing out. And in and out. And in and out. Releasing the arms. Breathing up. Yeah, and actually, nice sound. Let's continue. Sound is like the ocean right now. Coming. Let's just hold here. Withdrawing the vision, checking in with the body, receiving. Receiving the sensations of heat or coolness. Release, tension, swaying, whatever is arising for you. This is an alive body. Okay, the last one I'm introduced today, just for those of you that, oh, that would have been good, sorry. That would have been great. Okay, now we know. Now we know. Yeah, this one can help with some emotional reactivity, and it's good for the lungs and grief. So yay. All right, so this one, grief is not an easy thing. So we need a fortitude. So that means our legs are going to be our fortitude. Can't just be willy-nilly with the lungs bearing all the grief. They have to be rooted in a horse stance. I'm not great at a horse stance. I think in the mirror, I think to myself that I'm down here. That's what it feels like. So if you have that in you, please do. I'll be here. But anyway, it's as if you are riding a horse. So I can do it with my knees kind of splayed out, but imagine I have a horse here. I'm going to bring some energy to this vast meat, the inner part of my quads, put a little pressure on the horse, but I'm keeping my rootedness with Yongquan, my kidney one point, the ball of my foot, and the center of my heel. That's a lot just to stand, but that's what it takes. Grief is no small thing. Okay. Oh, relax the belly. If at any time it's too much, just stand a little bit higher up, which you'll see me do. Okay. So we're gonna, I have to show it. It's a lot of little moves, but one palm is close to your chest. Identify which one that is. That is going to be called close palm, because right and left won't work. Okay? Close palm. Close palm is going to make a tiger's claw. Let me see your tiger's claw. So it's not, you got to make it. Activate all these points. Activate all these points. Pull. This one has a little ferocity. We're going to pull. But as we pull, we make a tiger's claw, and our armpit is open. We like that. And our shoulder is level. So I can't see myself here, but we don't want this or this. So if you see me do this or this, do not do. Yeah, so that we have a nice open, and you feel a little tension maybe in your wrist, and then be your own teacher. Here, here, no, straight. Claw, good. Other side, the arm is going to swing out. Different ways. You can have it just simple, straight with a, is this extended? Thank you. Extended wrist, or you can make a sword. I like swords, so I'm making a sword. Sword is with the thumb over the two fingers, like this. Feels good, doesn't it? Already, we haven't even done it. I can feel this room like fortifying. So this would be a form here. Claw, sword. You should feel a little tension here and in the wrist, and a little tension. And then we're going to switch, and close palm is a different palm, opposite palm. Whatever was close now is not close. And then we go down, we make our little, okay, coming back, kind of getting the basics here. We're still on basics, so just stay with me. All right, I think we're getting it. People know where their palms are, where their claws are, where their swords are. Okay. All right, now let's get some center of gravity in us. Where are our feet? They're still hip width. As we go, we need to bend down on our horse. So squeeze with your horse. And notice, is weight on one leg? Is weight on one leg? Are one foot turning in? No. Just ride your horse. And then come back. Just by lifting, raising your knees, switching the arms. Breathing in. Breathing out. Breathing in. Breathing out. And now the most important thing, we're going to relax. It looks like we're not, but check. Are you doing this? An archer is very sure of where they're aiming and what they're doing, and they relax. And then we're be on our horse, that's what we're doing. Okay? I'm going this way, but you can go, yeah, okay. Breathing in. Relaxing the shoulders and the jaw. Exhaling, coming back. Arms as if moving in water, breathing in. Feeling the fortitude, but not extra. Relax, confident, grounded. You're not alone. In being this archer, you have a horse. Breathing in. Relaxing the shoulders. Good. Coming back. Eyes actually extend way beyond the middle finger, as if looking into the horizon. And then relax. And back. Oh, this form is so good for the lungs, for the heart, chest chi, any difficulty with breathing, altitude, asthma, but also with what this chest stores: grief, stagnation, sorrow. And it's such a beautiful metaphor of how we get through. We're not alone. We have the rootedness of this earth. We have a horse. Apparently we have a tiger. And we have a sword. Last one. Okay, coming back to standing. We'll just do a little standing set. Generates a little heat. Huh? So feet back to hip width, rooting into the ground. Opening Yongchuan, dropping the toes back down, relaxing the ankles, softening the knees, relaxing the pelvis and the lower back. Bringing the energy up the torso, opening the shoulders gently down and back as if there is an invisible space under the armpits. Arms soft, relaxed, energy arms into the ground. Elongating the neck, tucking in the chin, tongue at the upper palate. Jaw relaxed, brow relaxed, crown as if gently suspended from heaven. Entire body luminous with qi. Using either the slider bar or just being spacious in all directions to the horizons around you. A calm, windless lake at dawn. Connecting with this pure Hunyuan Qi all around you. And letting it merge, be absorbed deep inside. Entire body is harmonized with Qi. Harmonized with Qi. Closing the form, just 9 times counterclockwise on the lower dantian. And 9 times clockwise. And gratitude to these beautiful bodies, hearts and minds, our kelp forests, our flock of cranes, our archers. Yeah. Thank you for such a beautiful practice. It is now sitting.